What's up, my manga miscreants? We're back with another episode of Anime Cousins. I'm with my
Mm-hmm.
co-host Courtney, of course, and my cousin, of
You're
course. Yep. And I'm your host Jason. So we're gonna do things a little differently today. We're gonna start off with one of our favorite things to do, which is Courtney's Corner.
Yes, we
So
love Courtney's Corner.
yeah. So Courtney, tell us about Courtney's Corner.
Yeah, Courtney's Corner. It is just so first we spin a wheel. And it has different anime on it that I haven't seen yet. And every episode we pick a new show for me to watch. And my homework is to watch 3 episodes of that show. So the following podcast episode, I can talk about that show. Did I like it? Yada yada yada. So last episode, which was our episode 6,
6. Yeah.
we spun No Game No Life. And No Game No Life is the first isekai anime that I've seen, I think. I think yes.
Probably, yeah. Out of the list,
Probably.
I think it is the first isekai.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if isekai's for
Oh,
me. I don't know, Jason. I don't know. I don't know.
you hurt the community.
I know. I'm sorry. I mean it's cool that they went to this new world and it's different and they're learning as they go. I don't know. It's kind of mid to me. It's mid to
All
me.
right.
That's that. But so I think I'm on episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think. They had just finished like the chess match and now they're like kings of that
Yeah.
whatever. Um, I don't know. It's just like it's nice to see. It's nice to watch. Like I enjoy watching it. It's just like
Mm.
there's nothing super amazing about it to me. Like it's just it's just
You don't find
but
the strategy interesting? How they like maneuver through games and like the thought process behind it? No.
that is very very interesting.
Mm.
And like so I just watched part of an episode where he was playing blackjack,
Mm.
and he was counting cards, like that's cool,
Yeah.
but no, their strategy and their approach to everything is really cool, but they're like just like really OP. So it's just kind of like okay, it's just really one-sided.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
don't know if it's going to change at some point in the show, but right now it's just like, all right, they're about to do a battle. Oh, they won. Ah, like
All right, I get that. Yeah, then
so that's
Isekai might not be for you if you don't like super strong, heroines or heroes or whatever. Yeah.
it might not be. It might not be.
Mm.
So it's good.
Mm.
I mean, but also like the dynamic between the brother and sister is a little weird for me too. Like, so it's
Yeah.
I'm struggling with that as well.
It's a little off-putting.
Um, yeah, but like, mm, it's yeah. I like if I had to rate it
Mm.
right now,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Really? You have no
Maybe
idea what
like
you'd rate it.
no, yeah, maybe like a it's like a I don't know. So I okay. So
Come
I'm
on, you want to
struggling
say 6?
between
It's okay. It's
no. I
fine.
was gonna say either 6.5
Uh,
or 7 because like the thing is like it is like a type of anime that I haven't experienced yet. So it could be like part of the reason that like it's just something I'm not used to that's why it's just not sticking with me, or it's just maybe this isekai just isn't for me. I don't
mm,
know. So that's why I'm kind of like going back and forth about it because it is really interesting and they just like had the chat with Tet, the
yeah,
god
Tet,
or
yeah.
whatever. Like, hey, I want to, do another game, at some point, want another challenge. And it's like,
Mm.
that would be interesting. That seemed like that would be like,
Competition, yeah.
yeah, but can I make it to that point? I don't know. So,
I'm just gonna tell you in advance. It's only one season in a movie, so they don't get to that point.
Then it's a 0 out of 10 for me, Jason.
I'm sorry.
No, I'd probably give it like for the Courtney scale, I'd probably give it a 6.5. Like
Okay.
it's definitely not bad by any means. It is entertaining, but like it's just I tried. I even went past my little 3 episode mark. I gave it some more, but it wasn't giving. It wasn't giving. So like that's I don't know. That's how I feel about No Game No Life.
It is what it is. It's one of my favorites, but I like isekai, so I can't be mad at you for not liking isekai because it's not for everyone. It's just not. Isekai is not for everyone. If you like overpowered, characters thrown in a new world, then isekai is for you. But like, if not, it's not gonna work.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I have to watch some more to kind of get a better idea of it. But I mean, if they're all gonna be like that, I don't know.
I want to say probably like 70% are like that, where there's some like overpowered element to the main character that makes them so that like it seems like nothing can stop them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's my jam, but I will try again. How about that? I will give it.
Hey, if you spin another isekai, then there it is. Yeah. I'm not gonna force you to watch it. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, watch this isekai.
No. But yeah, so let's see what we're gonna.
6.5. All right. 6.5. It's one of my favorites, and it got a 6.5. That's crazy to me.
Jason.
It's fine. I like isekai. It's okay. It's fine.
Now I feel bad.
No. It's okay. It's okay. No, you're good.
No, like I and the thing is, like, it does mean something to me that you really like that show. So like I really try to and like dive into these shows and really try to like them, but like
it's not for everyone. It just isn't. It's okay.
But anyway, so let's see what I'm going to watch this week. Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel to see what anime I watched this week.
All right, let's go.
Come on, shoujo. Wait, no,
there's no shoujo on here.
I say that every time. Is it Noragami?
Yeah. Oh, so close. Noragami's still good.
Okay.
Noragami is still good. We take those. We take those.
I'm excited about that one. But we were so close. We were so close to the case study.
I kind of feel weird putting you into this one because it kind of ends on a cliffhanger. But yeah, sorry. But it is good. The ride is good.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I'm excited. I want to say that I tried to actually watch this show. I just can't remember.
All right. Well, now you have a reason to watch more episodes.
Yeah. I definitely don't. If I did watch it, I don't remember what I watched, so it's not like it's gonna be
a big deal or anything. Yeah. All right. Cool. Noragami it is.
Yeah. So that's exciting. Yay! Yay, Noragami.
Huzzah!
What is it about?
So basically, it's about this this deity or god, if you will, and he basically is not prayed to and not praised and stuff like that. But he dreams of living like the famous god lifestyle. It's about him trying to get to that, and it's interesting. I'm not doing it justice with how I'm describing it, but that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And then there's of course added detail why he's not well known and blah blah blah, and
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm excited to watch it and excited to talk about it in the next podcast episode.
Yeah.
So, Jason, tell everyone what is exciting about this episode.
All right. So, usually, some of you might know we only do Courtney's Corner when we have a special guest on the episode. So, today we're going to be having another special guest in the anime community on, and we're going to, see his opinions on anime, learn where he got started, all that stuff, and, just get to know somebody.
Just get to know another person that likes anime.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have another guest on our pod, and we'll see how it goes.
Exactly.
Stay tuned.
Today we have on Ivan. He's our second guest. Welcome, Ivan.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you guys?
We're good. We're
Wonderful.
good.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So,
Yeah.
like with most guests, we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions. So the first question I wanted to ask you was, what is like your first anime experience? Like, how did you get into anime?
Hmm.
Okay. Well, it was my cousin.
Hmm.
I have a cousin. His name's John, and we used to watch a lot of cartoons, Cartoon Network.
Mm,
I'm like middle school,
yeah.
and there was this show called Naruto. He was like showing me, and I got hooked. I
Hmm.
got hooked to it. I was watching Pokemon and Digimon before,
Hmm.
but I never really took anime that serious until like Naruto came around.
Mm,
Bleach was
Hmm.
like the second one that I saw
all right.
and got really into it to the point where I was at the library just on the computer, just like watching Naruto episodes
Hmm.
um on illegal sites,
Oh
if you
well,
know what I mean.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm,
gotta
Yeah.
you
I'm
gotta
that
pirate it
generation,
sometimes.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm that one.
Yeah. We've all
uh,
done it.
oh
It's.
yeah.
I still do it. Still
Well,
Yeah.
do it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you can't get it, I mean, like you
Yeah,
gotta
Yeah.
find a
You
way.
got. You gotta get it somewhere.
You
You
gotta find a
exactly,
way.
exactly.
So, another question I gotta ask you is,
Hmm.
what is, like your top three anime of all time? Oh.
Yeah.
I've,
This is a
I've
tough one.
watched a bunch, really. I've
Mm.
watched
Hmm.
way too much,
Yeah.
Hmm.
way like a lot of series.
Hmm.
So my top three
Mm.
would be I would put Gurren Lagann
Okay.
as number one for me
Good choice.
Hmm.
because it had the most impact on me because the anime itself had a lot of life lesson on like confidence and the drive to move forward,
Mm.
and I really attached to that
Yeah.
so much so that I actually bought a T-shirt with the saying.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
That's cool.
Hmm.
Um, Second one is One Piece
Mm.
and Naruto, just because nostalgia
Gotta get
and
nostalgia in,
just
yeah.
yeah.
Nah, I get that. All right, all right.
Mhm.
Very nice, very
I
nice.
respect it.
So you're a fan of the OG Big Three then?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I was there. I was there. I
Right,
was
yeah,
there
no, you
when
was
all
there when
that.
it was happening, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what are you currently watching right now?
Well, it's I'm watching ranking of Kings. I'm
Oh
watching
yeah.
that
Oh.
one,
So
Hmm.
good, yeah.
and I've been catching up on Attack on Titan.
All right, all right.
Now that one I had a little trouble with.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Why?
but I
What
Fair.
had a
happened?
friend that told me to just keep watching, and then I
Mm.
did, and I got hooked basically.
Yeah. That's how
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
get
What?
how it gets everybody.
I was gonna say
Okay,
what you said you had trouble with it. What was the problem with Attack on Titan?
the main protagonist, Aaron,
Aaron.
especially the first season,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
it was getting on my nerves. It
That's
was getting
fair.
on my nerves.
That's
For real.
fair. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I was just curious. Like I struggle with Attack on Titan just because like it was
Yeah,
too violent for me in the beginning. That was why I had a hard time with it. But yeah, I
yeah.
kind of
As
like
as
got
you
into
go along, it just changes and
it.
implicating all these different plot points and
Hmm.
turning um Aaron into this Walter White Light Yagami villain at the end.
Mm.
Pretty good
Yeah.
change of pace.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. I
um.
gotta watch the newest episode coming out today. I
Oh
haven't watched it
yeah, I
yet.
forgot that new episode came out today. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So last question is
Hmm.
so what is like your guilty pleasure anime? Like you don't know why you like the anime. It doesn't make sense why you like the anime, but you love it. Like mine, I'll give you an example, is Domestic
Hmm.
Girlfriend. Don't know why I like it, but I do like it.
I need to check that one out. I haven't watched it. Yeah.
It's weird, but it's like
Well,
it, just watch it.
I
You'll
mean,
either like it or hate
I
it.
like the popular animes, I do, but I
Mm.
also like the niche kind of animes,
Okay.
the indie type of animes, if
Mm.
you will.
Mhm.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Um,
But what's the guilty pleasure? What's that one that you just keep coming back to and you don't know why?
um, Psyche K.
Psyche K? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Psyche K
Okay.
is good. I do like Psyche K.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but it's been popping up as
Ooh,
a
you are
recommendation.
missing out. You
I
are
know.
missing out.
It's on my never-ending watch list. I
Mm.
Mhm.
promise I'll get to it. It's just I got so much catching up to do. I started
Ooh.
my anime journey late, so
Nah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
um.
Yeah. But um meant to say, like, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself. Like,
Oh, we totally did jump
we
past that.
it's okay. Um, I'm mutuals with you on TikTok, but so talk about that. Talk about, just a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Ivan. It's a really difficult name. It's not. It's the whitest name ever.
All
Where
right.
yeah, every time I go to like a workplace or
Mm.
school, everyone's like, "Oh, am I gonna meet a Russian guy?" But I
Mm.
didn't meet.
Yeah.
They use that joke a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Um, I'm 25. I'm gonna be 26 this year. Uh, um, I was unemployed for a bit, but now I got a job.
Nice.
oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I like movies and shows, and I'm a big nerd, so I like comic book movies
Okay.
just as much.
Hmm.
And I was like the first people who watch comic book movies when they weren't so popular
Mm-hmm.
and they were kind of corny, especially like the Batman movies in the
Oh
90s.
yeah. Yeah,
Those
those
were
boys
funny
were.
as hell.
Yeah, they were.
Hmm.
Mhm. And some of the Marvel movies too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those special effects were not it.
No, they weren't hitting. They weren't giving anything.
Yeah, Spider-Man changed everything. Like the
He really
Sam
did.
Raimi trilogy
Mm.
was just so good. How they put Shakespearean ways of storytelling with the comic book genre and make people take comic book movies seriously.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay. And what about you guys?
Oh,
This is what we do. Right.
this is
Making a
us right here.
podcast. This is us
Yeah.
right
Okay.
here.
Um, no, I don't. I mean, like, so it's like in my free time, honestly, I'm either working on a pod, making
Mhm.
content on TikTok, or trying to watch some anime.
It's been
um,
it's been hard. It's been hard keeping up
yeah.
with animes
Mm,
lately
Oh
yeah.
because
gosh.
most of them are either clones of each other or there's nothing really standing out
True.
this
Yeah.
year. I feel that.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's
I'm
fair.
hoping next season is gonna be
Oh,
amazing.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
Shield Heroes coming back.
Yep.
Devil is a part timer, which
Yep.
is one of the series I really like.
Mm-hmm.
It's finally getting a season two.
About time. It took forever.
Yeah, tell that to Host Club. Those
Right.
people will never
Yeah.
see season two.
No, they every time, like at least once a year, they'll be like, "Oh, season two's coming out," and then like, nope.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough watching that.
Yeah. Uh,
Mm.
mm. But so we hear that you want to talk about live action anime.
Yes, live action adaptation of anime properties.
Okay. So
I know, it's heated and all of that,
it's
but
very
I
much so.
really think if people just genuinely stick it out,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna transform into what the MCU has become.
Okay.
Something
I
like
like your
that. It's
take.
just we
Okay.
haven't found the right people
Hmm.
to helm those type of properties.
Okay.
And every time it's either in they are going too into like the anime and how it's structured and not
Hmm.
creating their own story and evoking what the anime made people feel and how it made people feel.
Right.
And that was like Peacemaker
Mm.
for DC. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's like you didn't know that show was gonna be good, and then you watch it and it's freaking fire.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is. It
Yeah.
definitely caught me by surprise that Peacemaker was that good. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
and
Yeah.
that's what it is. You find the right people to actually change it, because Peacemaker wasn't that interesting of a
Character in general.
character,
Yeah.
but you got a charismatic actor into it, and you got a even better director and
Mm.
writer that can elevate to where his story ended in Suicide Squad to who he is in the
Yeah.
show.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Is this on HBO?
It's that
Yeah, it's
HBO
an HBO
series.
Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good. You should check it out. But
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand like how they would. Okay, so let's say that I wanted to get into live action anime, but there's all
hmm
this not great B tier or lower anime live action that's already out. It's going to like.
First, we need to like how the MCU build their movies and how they do their movie series.
Mm,
We need to find what story works as a visual medium
mm.
Mhm.
Which one would you
for people.
recommend? Which one would you recommend? Would there be like a show or something that you think could actually translate
Fire
to live action?
Force. I've been like
Fire
saying
Force.
Fire Force would be a freaking amazing live action if you put Fire Force with Michael Bay,
Okay, I can kind of
Michael
see
Bay
that.
or Edgar Wright, the,
Mhm.
the person that made Scott Pilgrim.
Mhm.
Um,
That's true.
he has that writing style and action style to him that could complement the series itself.
Mm.
Mhm.
And who doesn't want to see like firemen also be exorcists as well?
That
Mhm.
is true, but I feel like it'd be hard to like translate over into live action because there's a lot of
Mhm.
stuff that happens that you can't do. Like it just doesn't work.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I truly get that.
Mm.
Yeah, I
That's
just think like. Oh,
mm.
sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Jason.
no, you good. Go ahead. I've been talking too much. You haven't been
No,
talking
no,
enough.
no, nonsense. No, I was just gonna say like kind of what you were like on the track of saying is like when you have something out there like Dragon Ball Evolution, and
Oh
then
yeah.
you're trying to get
Mm.
people
Yeah,
into
I,
live
I
action,
truly
it's like,
understand that. Yeah,
how
yeah.
can
Oh,
we?
you should have seen like comic book movies from the 80s. Apparently there was one called Howard the Duck.
Mm,
All right.
That
How is it?
one,
Yeah.
oh my god, that one was weird. He had a human girlfriend. He was from another dimension or something, and he
Yeah.
traveled
mhm,
to our world, and they were having they were doing the do.
mhm.
It is the weirdest thing ever.
That sounds weird.
It's very weird. It's a
Oh
weird
gosh.
one. Yeah, it's definitely a weird
See,
one.
see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they didn't take, and it was like Steven Spielberg that did that. Spielberg,
Yeah.
Wow.
E.T.
Yeah.
director.
Hmm.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
But I
Wow.
mean,
That's.
this also like
He's
takes into account the fact that anime is still just getting to the point where it's starting to become popular versus
yeah, that's true.
DC and Marvel that have been
Mhm.
popular since like forever. So
Yeah,
like it's
that's
gonna
true.
take
Yeah,
years for
it
them to
took a
keep
while.
up.
It took a while for them to get out of the campy, goofy
Well,
image and
yeah.
Mhm.
into something that's
Yeah.
middle of the road.
Mm,
Action, serious, but also you can take a step back and laugh at it.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. Is there like a live action that's out that you would recommend to someone who you might be like, okay, this gives like a ray of
Battle
hope?
Angel Alita.
Battle Angel Alita. All right,
Yeah,
that one was actually really
that
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
that one was
was
good.
a live action anime that's been in the production for a
Mhm.
while. The director for Titanic wanted to make it back in the
Mm,
90s, but he wanted just like how he described making like Avatar and those type of movies, he wanted the technology to be right, and it took so long that he handed off to Robert Rodriguez
mm.
from
Mhm.
Spy Kids,
From
and that's who ended up um, directing this movie,
mm.
and he did a really good job.
He did. It's very well done. I'm not gonna lie. Alita was
And if
surprisingly good.
exactly how that story is framed, we can apply that to any anime.
Mm.
It could work.
It,
Hmm.
in
It
theory,
could
yes.
work.
In theory, it definitely could
Yeah,
work. Yes,
theoretically.
but I feel like
All you need is to put the seed.
true. That is
Hmm.
true.
But
But I feel like right now we're still at the bare bones minimum of stuff
yeah,
that we can do.
that's I'm okay with just waiting and see and finding out
Hmm.
because like Death Note was not a good live action
No,
on
it,
The
Netflix.
I
Netflix
mean the
version.
Shikigami was decent. Don't
The Shikigami was
Shikigami
decent.
was
L
decent.
was okay for
Yeah,
me. L was
L was
okay.
good. Yeah,
The actor itself, Lakeith Stanfield,
no,
actually knocked it out of the park. I
he
thought he
did a
was
good job.
L through
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
through, but there were a lot of people that didn't like it, like his interpretation of L, because L
Hmm.
is supposed to be like this um emotionless
mm-hmm. Almost robotic kind of.
detective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's okay for him to just like freak out of nowhere. It's okay for him to do that
right. Yeah, no,
Hmm.
it's
because
definitely his
that makes him
interpretation.
human.
Yeah, yeah, mm,
Yeah.
definitely.
You can have cold demeanor and freak out like a normal person.
Hmm.
Of
It's
course.
okay.
Yeah. So,
But that movie,
mm,
if it was attached with like David Fincher,
uh,
Zodiac
yeah, yeah.
7
Hmm.
director, or recently Matt Reeves
Mm,
from the Batman or the Planet of the Apes series,
mm,
Hmm.
you attach that director with that, and you can see it in your mind, you can picture it how it
Hmm.
would be.
yeah.
It's this supernatural detective show
Hmm.
It would have been great.
about who done it.
Yeah, it would
Hmm.
have been great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's just um, it's just they're I think like Netflix just go for cheap
I,
directors
they go.
at the
They
moment.
do.
And
They go for cheap. Yeah.
That's
Hmm.
why it always feel like they're not doing anything good. And I'm
Hmm.
kind of worried about the One Piece live action.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
No, they're gonna drop the ball on that one. I know they are. Yeah, I know they are. I mean, they didn't even do justice to Cowboy Bebop, in my personal opinion. So,
yeah,
I
they
mean,
tried
they
though.
did. They
They
tried hard.
tried.
It
They
looked
tried
good.
really hard with
It
that one.
looked good. It's just everything. All the characters were just off
It's
to me.
because they were applying like okay, you know Cowboy Bebop is 90s, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Mm,
So they try to put like that 90s type of writing into it
mm,
and it doesn't work. You have to also um be aware of the zeitgeist as well.
mm.
Hmm.
People do not talk like that
Right.
Hmm.
anymore.
Yeah.
You can't bring the show to the 21st century
Mm.
into 2021 and
Hmm.
have these people talk like they're back in the 90s still, and
Yeah.
that's not cool. And I believe like a show that was made and it was one season
Mm.
that basically was Cowboy Bebop.
Really?
Firefly.
Okay. Yeah. Firefly
Firefly
definitely.
was
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
I mean, Space Cowboys right there.
It was great. Yeah, no, they
It
could should
was
have
great.
they should have continued that show. Like I was super sad when they just when they canceled it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
the director is just not a good person.
Man,
Hmm.
no, no, not at all. But so we know which one you would pick if you
Hmm.
could do that. We know
Hmm.
like the criteria of what you
And
think like
also,
good director.
I
Yeah.
could think the Fate series would be a good one too,
Ooh,
especially like
could we
Fate
do
Zero.
that? But could we do that though? Like I feel like the
Hmm.
graphics would look like just so fake and just not like it wouldn't hit right. Like you can get a
I
good
get what you.
cast for it, but like we
Yeah,
don't have the technology right now, or maybe we do, but we just aren't utilizing it to make
Hmm.
that look legit.
that's true. That's true.
Mm,
Yeah, because you have to have high budget for that.
exactly,
Yeah.
and I already know that Netflix is gonna be picking that one up, and they're not gonna drop that much on it. They're not. They're just not.
They need to stop though.
I mean, they have licensing to most of the good like old school anime, and that's what people like know and love and talk the most
Hmm.
about. So they're definitely going to use those ones as live action. That's just the way it
That's
is.
true.
Yeah.
I think Naruto would be good, like especially the first season of it,
Mm,
like a good introduction, and if it garnered billions in the box office somehow,
mm,
Hmm.
it could be like this reserve storage for them to up the budget a bit.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
base level. This is how much we need to
Hmm.
spend. Let's continue spending that much or greater to make it. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
What show, what anime would you like to see as live action
Oh,
if you
they're
were really? Yeah.
they're already doing mine that I think is really good. They're doing Rurouni Kenshin right now, and I think that one is
Oh,
extremely high tier.
have you seen
Mm,
the Japanese adaptation of it?
I've seen it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think because it's about samurais,
hmm It's easier to do
it
something that
works.
simple,
It
right?
works.
Yeah, it's simplistic. It's swordplay.
And
Like
it's
you
on
can do
Netflix
it,
too.
and it's on Netflix, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Because
it
they
is.
don't have to add the special effects that they need to
No.
do. It's literally just swordplay. You need a good
Mhm.
choreographer, a good director, and
And they
you
have
good.
that. And
They
it's
got it. Yeah.
freaking amazing.
So that's why it was so good, is because that's all the
It
show's
was
about, is
simplistic, and anime
swordplay.
Yeah.
usually isn't. That's the thing. Anime is usually
Hmm.
not simplistic, like just swordplay anymore. It used to be, but
Mhm.
now it's like
Hmm.
over the top mecha or like superpowers, and that's hard to like do. That's
Mhm.
really hard to do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really hard to replicate.
hmm
Mhm.
And uh,
But we'll get there.
also, like Psychopaths, I believe would be a good live action.
I can
But
see that. I can see that.
Now I could see that.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can see
roll with that one.
Psychopaths, but the body dysmorphia might be hard to do.
true.
Not gonna lie. When you get hit with a dominator, like your body just explodes, and that might be a
Oh,
little
yeah.
tricky. But
That would be
Yeah.
good for like
Tarantino
Quentin
Oh,
could
Tarantino
make that
yeah.
work. No,
because he's
Tarantino,
really good at like blood spatter
he is.
type
Yeah,
Mhm.
of
he is.
violence.
But would he
Yeah.
pick it up?
And
That's the thing. I don't even know if he likes anime. I'm pretty sure he's busy.
Courtney, you had something?
No, yeah, I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
change the subject. Sorry. So if you want to
Mhm.
continue, like,
No, go
on.
ahead. Go ahead. We've been
Go
talking
ahead.
for a minute. Go ahead. Switch it up.
No. I was thinking, like, so if we have like live action about something like Naruto, is it going to be like a film series then, like, to capture like the
Ooh.
whole, like, that's something I was thinking about too, like, 'cause sometimes I feel like they try to cram so much story into one movie, and I
Mm,
think that's another reason why some of
Yeah, it
these
should
live
be a
actions aren't
series.
good.
It should be like a series.
I agree with
And
that.
they could do what Doctor Who does. They change the lead actor, but the spirit of it is still
Continues.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doctor Who's a great example of that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something I thought about, but I also haven't watched a lot of live action in
It's okay.
general.
They're mostly
And
like
It's
they're mostly bad. Like the Dragon Ball Z one you said, the Speed Racer
Speed
one,
Racer,
yup, Detective
Speed Racer.
Pikachu,
Mm.
Prison
I
School.
thought
They were all
Detective
bad.
Pikachu was okay though. Like,
Yeah,
I thought that one
it
was
was
okay.
okay, but
I think
they
Ryan
could have
Reynolds
gone
saved that
better
one.
with
Ryan
it. They
Reynolds
could have
saved
gone
that
better
movie.
with
I'm
it.
not gonna lie.
Okay,
That's
so
why
maybe
people
that's
went
why I
to
liked
see
it.
it.
Hmm.
Because of Ryan Reynolds. No, but that one I thought was okay. But, like, honestly, I haven't seen a lot of them.
I'm not gonna lie,
haven't.
Psyduck creeped me out. The second I saw Psyduck, I was like weirded out. Like that's not how I think Psyduck looks in my mind.
I think
Hmm.
seeing realistic versions of all of those characters freaked me out. Just kind of like in general.
I mean,
Like,
Pikachu
they
was fine.
just-
I was fine with Pikachu. He looked like how I think Pikachu
Yeah.
would look. But
Yeah,
I
Psyduck
guess.
looked confused. He didn't want to be there. He wanted to go home.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time,
They did,
with
no.
the costume and all that stuff and the
Yeah.
visual effects.
They did. They
Mhm.
spent so much time. But Pokemon's like one of those huge franchises which they'll throw their own money at to make it
Ooh.
look real.
I think like Kenichi.
Kenichi would work.
Kenichi would be good for
Kenichi would work.
live action series, martial arts series, because
Mhm.
of the Cobra Kai series that Netflix did.
That is very true. Yeah, that would be a great one to do actually, because it would
Mhm.
not be that difficult.
No, and
Yeah.
everything's very simple.
Yeah. So they need to just stick with simple stuff and not like shoot for the moon. Pretty much, just
Yeah.
get your stuff together, get people on board for the live action, and then build from there.
There was one that was live action that they did not advertise as well. Edge of Tomorrow.
I don't think I saw that
That
one.
that one was based off a manga,
Uh-huh.
but they changed it.
Ah.
They changed the name,
Mm.
and so they had Tom Cruise in it. They had
Oh.
Emily Blunt,
Mhm.
and it was like this ReZero type of
Correct.
thing, where
Okay.
the person is just like constantly in a loop, and they have to figure out how to get out of the loop.
Oh,
You talking
Yeah,
about? Okay, all right.
no,
I think
I've
I
seen
saw
that.
that. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that was based off a manga.
I didn't
yeah,
either.
it was the manga called All You Need Is to Kill.
Huh.
And it's about like this person that's in the military, and there's an alien invasion,
Mm.
and because he was sprayed with essentially alien blood,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
he was able to travel back in time, and then he found out that there was another person who can do the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So both of them are teaming up and trying to figure out how to get out of this loop.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to read
Okay.
that manga because it sounds interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch the film too.
Yeah, yeah, I'll
It's been
definitely watch
out
the
for a
film and
while,
compare
and
it.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
they're trying to make the second one.
Are they? All right.
Oh.
Dang, I'm surprised it
Okay.
did so well. Why are they not giving the anime its
No,
credit?
it didn't do so well.
Oh,
That's the
they're making
thing.
a second one and
You
it
see what
didn't
I
do
mean? It's
well.
just
All
that
right.
it's either they spend enough amount of time
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
on it,
yeah.
don't advertise it as much.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna think it's amazing,
yeah.
but it didn't do so well in the box office. And it's the same thing with Battle Angel Alita. That's
Mm-hmm.
why a lot of people would love to see a sequel, a continuation with it, because it was teased.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there was gonna be a continuation,
Mm,
but because of the whole Fox and Disney deal that happened, they just said, nah, we're not gonna keep going with the sequel.
they'll pick
And
it
it's a
back up.
shame because it was pretty good.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good. It was one of the best adaptations I've ever seen. To be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah.
Top tier. But who knows? They might pick it up. You know how studios are. They'll drop it and then later they'll pick it back up and be like, "Oh yeah, let's just remake it." Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
they need to get out of the whole reboot thing.
I mean, that's
They
not
need
going
to.
away anywhere. As long as people still have nostalgia, they will
Mhm.
make as many Ghostbusters, as many like Karate Kids as they possibly can, just to
Mhm.
squeeze every penny out of people. Not saying that Cobra Kai is not good, because it's good.
Oh,
But
it is,
that's not what I'm saying.
especially
Yeah. Fair
the
enough.
villain last season,
Oh
Terry
yeah, yeah.
Silver.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice touch. Yeah, that was nice.
They added more to him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
they
actually
did. He's
watched
got
it.
layers now. He's got
Yeah,
more layers.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
So, are there any like of the live actions that are supposed to be coming out like next year that you're like looking forward to? Like My Hero, like any stuff like
I'm
that?
sorry. My Hero's getting an adaptation?
Yeah, I didn't tell you that.
No.
Yeah, it's getting an adaptation. I think it's
Oh
coming out next
Yeah.
year.
no, they're gonna.
Is it the Japanese?
Oh,
Now I don't know.
okay. All right.
That I don't know.
Might be able to make it
There
work.
there was like an Americanized version of Train to Busan that's supposed to come
Mhm.
here.
Why would
Train to
you?
Busan,
Why
like
would you remake that? It's already. It's
I don't
magic
know.
the way it is.
They think putting people in New York because Subway and Zombie
It's
works.
not gonna be the same. It's not gonna hit
No,
the same. Not even close. Yeah.
no, they do that all the time.
Yeah.
Americanize most shows.
True, yeah. But that My Hero's gonna be trash. Not gonna lie. They can't
Yeah.
do it. They can't make
Mhm.
Deku look that powerful. Whereas All Might's not gonna be able to transform like that. You
You
gonna
know
get
what
two
could be
dudes?
good? What could also be good? Jujutsu Kaisen.
I feel like there's a lot
Again,
of body
it-
dysmorphia in that, and to like 3D that
Yeah.
is gonna be so much work. It would take at least 5 years for the studio to just do the 3D alone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I would. I mean, that would be something that would be interesting.
It would be
to
cool,
Yeah.
but
see
the
if they did it right.
It would, yeah, if they did it right, definitely. But they're already making so much money off of just doing anime movies that they really don't need to do that. I mean, they could eventually if it blows up, and it already is, but like if it goes like even higher than expectations, they might. But I feel like right now they would ruin it. Not gonna front.
Are you
I don't
guys
even
gonna catch the movie that's coming?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go see
Next,
that.
it's next week,
It's
right?
next week. Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
the 18th that it drops, I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
And I've been hearing that the characters in that movie is gonna be something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I know they're new characters that haven't been seen in the show. That's all I know. Yeah.
Especially the person with the sword.
Yeah. That boy looks clean. I'm not gonna lie.
They're doing One Punch Man. We talked about One Piece. They're doing a Sword Art Online. a Mobile Suit Gundam, Attack on Titan, and
Hmm.
more. But those are just like as a quick like Google search I found
You can't do
those.
none of those. You can't do
Wow.
I'm
none
just they're
of those.
doing them.
You
So
can't do
No, they
none of
tried. They tried
those.
with Attack on Titan live action. That one
It was
was not.
no, it didn't.
No, it
It
was not
didn't.
accurate and
No.
didn't work at all.
You can't do none of those. Then everything you
You
name. One Punch. You
again.
can't do One Punch. You
It's the
can't do
special effect.
Gundam.
Yeah. hmm
Mhm.
Those type of shows that has like supernatural element and people having magical powers,
Mm-mm.
they need to perfect the special effects first.
They do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then have a team of writers,
Mm.
Yeah.
a team of writers of where the story could go, like framing. That's what these type of live action needs is
Yeah.
the where do you want it to go narratively,
Mm-hmm.
because
They don't have any
it
direction.
has not been
No.
that
There's no
for
direction.
a very long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And most of the directors never seen the show.
Exactly. Like
That's not
That's the
good.
part.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really that.
How
part.
do you do something without watching
Knowing
the
about
source
it.
material?
Yeah.
You can't.
You get
Right.
I'm
You're
getting
not
paid,
getting
so
anywhere.
I'll
Yeah.
just do it. Hey.
Right.
That's the way it works. Funny talk.
Yeah.
They'll do anything for $1. Oh, I'm so mad they're doing Gundam. I'm so mad. Don't do Gundam. I know
Yeah.
we've got like the technology to do like cool mech stuff. Like what's that one that came out a while ago?
Pacific Rim?
Yes,
Mhm.
Pacific Rim. We have the technology to do it, but they're not
Yes.
gonna drop that budget on no anime, not a single one.
Yeah.
So don't waste my time and ruin my nostalgia childhood. Don't do it.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, they're doing it, Jason.
Ah.
Investors, I think, like movie
Mm.
investors, those are the people you need to go to, or
Mhm.
create one and have a board of advisors
Right.
attached to it, because I believe the same thing about like the MCU and Kevin Feige
Mm.
being like the producer of all those movies.
Yeah.
Have like investors and board members and all of these people. It just trickles down this chain of command to where he could do as much as he can, and those movies will still be a hit.
Yeah. All right. Sounds like you thought about it and you got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go pitch an idea to Netflix? They need something. They struggling right now,
Yeah.
so you might as well just pull
They
up to their
need
studio.
a team of directors.
Do
They need story framing whenever it comes to live action stuff.
Yeah.
You can't be trying to recreate scenes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you need to evoke
Mm.
what the characters are doing, what the
Yeah.
show was about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not recreation. We don't need a recreation.
No,
If
no.
you
We need
a
an adaptation, right? Adaptation versus recreation is two different things. So, you know,
Right.
do it your own way, but still grab that emotion that's supposed to be like part of the story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but nobody wants to do that. They just want to clone something and just put it out and be like, all right, there you go.
Ghost in the Shell one wasn't good either.
No.
Round one, fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing my favorite game, Battle Royale, where we pick two characters from the anime world and we have them duke it out in a competition on who can score the most points in certain categories, you know, strength, speed, whatnot. And then at the end, we compare who would actually win if they had to box. So we'll see who we get today.
We'll see. Hopefully, they're from two different anime. This
Yeah, we've been getting a lot from the same anime, which is.
We already. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, we can do a
Inosuke.
Inosuke. We can do a Inosuke. I thought it was gonna be
Okay.
Tanjiro. All right, Inosuke,
Yeah.
we got that.
Okay.
All right.
Inosuke versus who?
It's gonna be watching be somebody from the same show.
Oh no. Here we go.
Killua.
Killua. Oh
Wow. Okay.
Okay, I see it.
All right.
Wow, this
I'm
is
down
an
with it.
interesting one.
So we have Inosuke versus Killua. And if you've ever seen either of these shows, you know these are both fighters. Like, they do not
gosh.
play around, either one
Yeah.
of them. But we're going to have to
So-
categorize them and pick who would win in these categories. So you guys want to start with strength?
Yeah. So strength
Who-
first.
Has strength. Who wins strength overall? So we have Killua, who has been trained by assassins his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have
I-
Inosuke, who was raised by boars.
I think
if we're talking strength, I feel like I have to give it to Killua because I just think about that gate that he has to push open. Like that strength alone there. Like I don't
It does
know.
take a
True.
lot to
True.
push that gate
Yeah.
open. But this is a kid who was raised in the woods. You have to be strong to be able
I
to
Yeah.
like
that's
live
but
in the woods
that's
your
a
whole life from birth.
that's a that's a different kind of strength though. Are we talking like
We're
physical like
talking
strength
physical
strength?
strength. I'm saying both. He's gotta just hunt stuff all the time to eat.
Yeah,
Like
but
he
I
from
don't know.
like a young age. Like what? Like 2? Maybe he was killing giant animals. Like, but you're right. The door thing is a
Ah,
huge thing.
I
Ivan,
don't
what do
know.
you
Yeah.
think here?
I
What
was
do you
gonna say, what do
you
you think,
think here?
Ivan? Be the
Be the
tiebreaker.
decider, right?
Physical strength I would give to Inosuke.
Let's go.
Okay.
And why?
As dexterity and like having intelligence,
Mm,
strength,
mm.
Killua wins that one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We have a category for that
It was
later.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, we have a
but.
category for like strategy and tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do speed
Okay.
since my boy won strength. Let's do speed.
Okay.
So who is the fastest?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta. I'm sorry. It's gotta be Killua. It's gotta be. He's
It has
electric.
to be
He moves
Killua.
like lightning. He's so
Yeah.
fast. There's no competing with this boy. Inosuke is fast. If you have seen the current anime, then you know how fast this boy is. But
Mm-hmm.
compared to Killua, he's basically running in slow motion. So I got to give it to Killua on this one.
Yeah.
True.
Hands down, that goes to Killua.
So everyone agrees Killua. All right. So we're giving a
Lord.
point to Killua. All right.
All right, now this is an interesting discussion though. What about the strategy, the tactics? Who has that?
Inosuke doesn't have any tactics.
Mhm.
He's a beast. He just
Yeah.
goes in. He sees
He's
his
just
objectives and
instinct.
he kills.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is how
Mhm.
he was raised. That's how he is. He's just pure
He just got
instinct.
that Naruto battle strategy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Just go
that.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
So that has to go to Killua. Plus, he knows all sorts of just crazy maneuvers and tricks that he just uses on the daily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, if you're an assassin, you have to be smart. That's just the way
Yeah.
it is. So
That's true.
that one's gonna have to go to Killua as well.
Yeah.
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 Hands down. All
So-
right.
That's 2 Killua.
That's 2
one
Killua, 1
Inosuke,
Inosuke.
right?
Yes. All right. So we're
No.
gonna do likability. Who do you think is more who would be
No, that's
your
a tie.
friend?
That's a tie.
Nah, you gotta you
That's a
gotta
tie.
pick one.
one.
You gotta pick one.
I
What?
can't. I can't.
That's the way the game works. You have to pick
Uh-uh.
one.
Oh my gosh. So I even it is tough for me though, because I straight up did not like Inosuke in the first season at all. I just hated everything about Inosuke. I liked him a lot more in this season. But he's just a lot. He's a mess. But Killua, I don't know. He seems kind of like a standoffish kind of character, so I don't know if that's really likable either. So
But if you had to pick,
I don't know.
oh come on,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
obvious.
It's
an
hard.
Obvious pick. It's Killua
I mean-
all day. It's Killua all day. Are you kidding me? Inosuke cares, and I can see his emotion, but he
Mhm.
does not. At the end of the day, he's still a wild animal. He wants to be free. He's gonna do his own thing. He doesn't care. He
Yeah.
will defend you, but in the end, it's gonna be Killua because Killua, for Gon, the stuff he has done for Gon
Mhm.
alone is just that is friendship. That is true
Yeah.
friendship.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll give Killua that one.
We gonna give
Sure.
Killua that one? Oh, no,
No,
y'all
that's
don't
fine.
sound so sure. If y'all
No,
can
no,
pick
no,
Inosuke,
no.
y'all can pick Inosuke.
No,
I'm fine losing this. I just
No,
feel
no,
like
no.
Killua is definitely gonna win this category because when he is friends with you, he is friends with you. He's down to ride. He's down for whatever.
But you don't
He's-
think Inosuke's like that, or just
I
that
feel like
Killua's
there's too
more
many
like that?
times that Inosuke has ran off and done his own thing when people were in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. No, but yeah, I think it's just tough because it's kind of just like comparing apples and oranges.
It-
this
okay,
one,
you're right. It is.
for likability. So I'm fine with picking Killua.
I'm not
That's
saying
fine.
they're not both likable. I'm just saying Gon the relationship with Killua is more than Tanjiro's relationship with Inosuke.
True.
Okay.
Sure. Fine.
Sure, fine. All right, fine, whatever. I'll take it. I will take
No. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, but here's the fun one though.
Okay.
Who would win attractiveness?
Attractiveness,
Who
yes.
is more attractive?
Who is more? This goes to. I was like, I'm not touching this one. I'm not doing it. You know what?
No, I'm cool with it.
It goes to Inosuke.
I was gonna
That's
say
a pretty boy.
Inosuke.
That's a pretty boy.
Yeah.
The second he takes his head off, everyone turns.
Yeah.
Everyone turns. The second the mask comes off, men, women, everyone just stare. He pulled off a perfect woman. Like, they were utterly shocked when they found out this was a dude. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. So yeah, he would take that.
I wouldn't say perfect because he was out here just like doing weird poses and working out super hard and he was jacked, but that's fine. He didn't pull off perfect one, but you know, he did all right. Yeah. Plus he's not 12. So, you know, we go no jail time. Wait, how old is he again?
I was gonna say
I think this is jail time either way. So hold on.
That's okay.
We gonna bump him up to 18.
Yep, it's okay.
So,
but yeah,
ain't nobody doing jail time for no anime characters.
Yeah, Inosuke can take attractiveness. So is that 3? Wait.
That's 3-2.
That's 3-2 and Inosuke, right?
Inosuke.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So now we plop them in some arena and they fight. Who takes it?
Who wins in a fight versus Killua and Inosuke?
Killua.
Killua?
Yeah.
I think so.
Killua?
Think about it.
All right, convince me.
There are some things that Inosuke doesn't know, and you know Inosuke is a wild card. He doesn't really plan a lot of things, but Killua does, and also Killua has lightning powers as well.
That's true.
And he's been raised by assassin, so he knows.
That's true.
Hidden corners that Inosuke doesn't know.
True, but Inosuke's body is not like the normal body. The boy can basically just turn into like basically liquid and whenever he wants. He's got good evasions, good reads. His senses are like crazy. So I feel like it would be a hard fight. I think it would go on for a seriously long time for no reason. And
he is durable.
He's durable. He literally who was he fighting? He was fighting was it I always mess up her name. Daki? The number 6.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name? Yeah. So
I think that's right.
he was just eating her fucking slashes. Like he just kept running straight. He didn't care about what happened to him. He knew his goal was to remove her head, and that is all he knew. So I don't know. I feel like I it's a coin flip for me. I can go either way, but if you guys think Killua would take it, I can give it to Killua.
I mean, but him moving like that, is that sustainable? It's not like he was doing that the whole time. He was just like, that was kind of a last-ditch effort, was it not?
It was last-ditch effort. You were correct. It is. It was the panic. Yes, it was like the Hail Mary of plays. But he still did it, though.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? It's cool. We'll give it to Killua. We will, because it's still 2 against 1, and we did that earlier where it was 2 against 1. So we will. Yeah. We'll give it to Killua. Killua wins. The boy got hands. It's over.
Okay. So what's the score?
So the score was 3 Killua, 2 Inosuke, and Killua also won the battle royale, like the actual fight battle royale.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought Inosuke won.
No, Killua won both rounds.
We did? Okay, yeah. I'm tripping. Okay, all right, okay. Thank you for coming on the pod. I hope you've had a good time. You know.
Yeah, I've had a good time. I just now, I don't have that many people with anime interests that I talk to as much, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
we definitely we want to encourage people to come on the pod. You just kind of build a community, the family here. But yeah, so if you we got like quite a few people that want to come on the pod, but like if you ever want to come back on the pod, let us know.
Anytime.
Awesome.
Anytime. It's good with me.
Great.
Awesome. But yeah, thank you for coming on. I don't do you have anything to say, Jason? You're the host.
Any last statements that you might want to say, possibly to the live action community who need to do better in their job?
What we need are people who are exactly like us, who have experience in film and direction to helm those movies. Not people who are outside of the scope, but people who are just like us. And we need people who will finance those type of movies.
Yeah.
We also need writers, choreographers, and set designers and special effects people to do those type of movies justice.
All right.
It's been long overdue to try to
Yeah.
get something
Going.
to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Yeah. Big facts.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think
well,
we're good.
that's all we got.
That's all.
So,
That's it.
thank you for coming on the pod. We appreciate it. Glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. So, as you guys know, every episode we like to do a creator spotlight. Typically, we like to shout out the Black creators out there in the anime universe, or just the nerd realm in general. So today, I want to talk about the creator that I love, and I've been following him for a really, really long time. His account is AnimexSundays, so he does have this Instagram that I have pulled up here. But he's just a content creator. He does these debates on YouTube, character debates. But he makes a lot of content on TikTok as well, which I will share his page. He makes a lot of funny videos. He's just a funny guy. Just a creator that I've always been a fan of, and someone who inspired me to make content. But just like a really cool creator, and just, hopefully you will check him out. Sub to his YouTube channel, watch some of his videos. Definitely let us know if you've heard of him, or if you end up checking him out. Let us know, comment. But yeah, it's a cool guy, very funny. But yeah, so that is what I got.
Right? Yeah, I just found out about him, and I've only seen like 1 or 2 videos of his, but he is a very funny dude, and I intend to, watch more of him. he's really funny.
He's out of pocket.
He's definitely out of pocket.
But he is funny. Yeah. He's really, really funny. So yeah, I definitely recommend you following him on all the platforms.
Yeah.
Just
show some love.
Get into it.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, we had our second guest.
Number 2.
On our pod. That's so exciting.
It is.
We are famous now. People want to be our friend.
Oh yes, they want to be our friend. I wouldn't say famous, but yeah, friend. Yeah,
we're working on it.
We're working on the fame part.
Because now we have 155 subscribers as of March 13th.
Yep, it's very nice.
So that's awesome. Or I should say we have 155 members of the fam.
Of the fam, yes, I forgot.
Our following.
Yes, the fam.
Yeah, definitely be sure to check us out on YouTube if you're listening to the pod. Our podcast is live on all platforms, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon, Google Podcast, that kind of stuff, if you want to listen to us. Follow us on TikTok, Anime Cousins Pod, and we have a Patreon that's gonna be coming pretty soon, right, Jason?
We're working on it. It's Patreon's weird, but we are working on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, it's all of this is a lot of work, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
So we appreciate all your support, and if there's anything that you want to see or have us talk about, please let us know. We're very open to any topics. We like talking about all types of stuff. So yeah, you want to close this out, Jason?
I thought our guest Ivan was very passionate about live action, and I think with his ideas, it could definitely help the live action community, which has been struggling since they started doing adaptations of anime. He had great ideas, and I think they should utilize some of the things that he said today.
Definitely. Yeah, it was a great episode. Definitely comment below.
Yeah, we'd like to know your ideas. Do you have any
Yeah,
ideas
yeah,
about
you
like
haven't-
what would make live action better? Because they need some help, and if they see it, then they might actually do it.
Definitely, as of now, live action is just no bueno.
No.
So we just got to work on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was definitely a lot of good conversation this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think is that all we have
That's
for
it.
this episode?
That's all for the episode.
And we are the
Anime Cousins.
cousins. Yay!
So we're working on it.
Alright.
We're, our outro is still.
You added something new with the finger thing, but that's okay.
I've been doing that.
Have
I've been
you?
doing that.
All
I've
right.
been doing that the whole time, Jason.
That's on me for not noticing. I will remember that.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm gonna go back and look through our footage. I'm pretty sure that
You probably have, and I just haven't been noticing.
That's fair. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
It do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see you guys next time, I guess.
Yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching and
Yep.
listening.
Bye.